As you already know, my name is Caroline Nguyen, and I'm with the US Channel Marketing team at Kensington. I'm here with our Global Product Manager for Security and Rugged Cases, Tom Magarian, who will break down our training of alternative laptop and PC security selling for niche devices.
Thank you, Caroline. We are going to first start with a question about the role of physical security in the world today.
Awesome. So it looks like the results are in. 4% think it's less, 3% think it's unchanged, 3% think it's barely important, and 90% of you guys think it's more important.
And that is the correct answer. In today's world, physical security of electronic devices and laptops is more important than ever. We're seeing the rise of the digital age, and this means that more and more information is being put into digital format. And so physical security is the first line of defense for protecting this digital information. And a simple security solution, such as a lock for a laptop, can save a company thousands or even millions of dollars by preventing a loss and downtime in the event of a theft. An example of this can be seen in hospitals where security compliance is paramount. Patient information and regulations around patient information is driving this compliance, and a lack of electronic devices and laptops that are approved by the healthcare sector that can be used in conjunction with these regulations. And 89% of healthcare facilities have said that they've experienced at least one data breach in the last 24 months, which correlates to about an average $2.2 million. A simple solution can reduce this by up to 89%, and a simple solution comes in the form of the Kensington security slot. This has been a standard feature in laptops and electronic devices for over 25 years, and it can be found in over 90% of these devices. These devices have changed, and the environments for which they are used have changed in that 25-year period. Traditionally, 25 years ago, these products were thicker and heavier and designed to be more robust. Traditional laptops, as designed by some of the brands you can see on the right, were provided with a variety of different ports because they were intended to be used in a variety of different ways by their consumers. For instance, a laptop needed to be able to do Excel, burn a DVD, be able to provide a PowerPoint presentation, and edit or Photoshop pictures. This variety of different uses meant that it needed to have extensive computing power and a variety of different ports. In addition, it afforded the Kensington slot to be included as a standard to provide security for these devices. And a traditional locking solution, as shown on the right, such as a keyed lock or a combination lock, was a suitable solution to provide security for these traditional laptops. However, laptops have evolved and changed. They are now becoming smaller and thinner, and this is due to the fact that people are becoming more mobile, and in addition, they need to be able to work in a variety of different environments where they can use these devices. So companies such as HP and Lenovo have implemented two smaller Kensington security slots. HP has implemented the Nano security slot, and Lenovo has implemented the Mini security slot in a variety of their Ultrabook devices. Ultrabooks are considered smaller, thinner laptops with a drop hinge that are more mobile and sometimes have less computing power than their previous iterations, but can still provide productivity and a variety of different functions for their users. As we said, this type of laptop or derivative of laptop is surging or becoming more popular in the global PC market. Having said that, desktops and laptops still have the market share in terms of devices in the business segment and in the overall PC market, but they are on the decline as shown in this slide. And the ultra mobile premium or hybrid devices are on the rise. In addition, in the business segment of the PC market, we are seeing this exemplified even more. But what is an ultra mobile premium device? What qualifies as that? Well, the MacBook is a perfect example of what qualifies as an ultra mobile premium device. Apple holds 10% of the market share in global PC sales. However, they are one of the leaders in terms of form, fit, and design of laptops and the future of where laptop design is going. And their flagship laptop, the MacBook, exemplifies this perfectly. They have put industrial design and the ease of use for the consumer as the paramount driving factors for their laptop design. They want to provide a product that's easy to use, easy to transport, and still can provide all the functionality of previous iteration. In addition, another, or you could say the other company, computer OEM that's been leading the charge or the cutting edge for laptop design is Microsoft. They were able to take the computing power of a traditional Windows laptop and put it into a tablet. And this is seen in their product known as the Surface. The Microsoft Surface has become increasingly popular in a variety of verticals due to its high computing power and its ability to be transportable very easily. And 83% of Microsoft Surface products sold in the last year were the Surface Pro 4 and 5, which relates to 1% year-over-year growth. Now, with these devices and the changes in these devices, you might be asking, what is actually driving this change? What is driving the physical security of these devices to be more important? Well, globalization and the connectivity in our world today has driven more businesses to be cross-national, which means that more people are traveling for business or for work, and more work environments are being designed in order to accommodate for these mobile workers. And these mobile workers, when they are at a different work environment or a different work headquarters, they will need their own desk where they can work and work with the team that they're working with, but they also want to be able to have the security that they usually have at their home office, which has provided IT professionals with a variety of different challenges, since they have to be able to address a variety of different devices in an environment where a variety of different employees are coming to work. All this travel and mobility leads to another key point, which 48% of devices stolen or lost happens outside of the office or in an untrusted place. So while we are seeing a rise in travel, it means that we are also seeing a rise in thefts and the opportunity for thefts, which correlates to the importance of security for all devices. In addition to the rise of mobility, we are also seeing that a rise in the ease of use, or products being designed so that it makes the customer's life easier, is becoming the paramount priority for computer OEM designers. And this can be traced further back to, for instance, a good example is the car key. The car key traditionally was a traditional key that would be inserted and then turned, but over time, car manufacturers realized that this process can be improved, and it could be improved to make for a better overall user experience. So over time, the electronic car key was invented. Not only could it start your car, but it could also unlock different parts of your car, and it could even set off an alarm. Now, you wouldn't consider this key less secure than the traditional key, and if anything, you might think it's more secure and provides more functionality. This idea can be extrapolated to beyond just the car key, but can be extrapolated to different kinds of keying solutions, such as the keying solutions for laptop security. So, having said that, we will now move to a shift in focus for the later half of 2018 and the beginning of 2019. And so with that, I would like to unveil some of our alternative locking solutions that we have developed in order to meet the growing needs of laptops and devices that no longer are including the case slot into them. Now, our first product is the Laptop Locking Station 2.0. This is an entry-level product designed for the everyday consumer or for low-cost solutions. It is a non-invasive locking technology that still utilizes our microsaver locks and a lock slot on the side, but the arms can be adjusted to accommodate any laptop that has a drop hinge that is between 11 and 15.6 inches in diameter. This easy to use product makes the customer experience better than using a lock, and then it also can be used on a variety of different devices. The next iteration of this product can be seen in our electronic laptop locking station 2.0 that utilizes our K-fob technology or electronic keying technology. This product, the bumpers on the side, which I am highlighting, can be pulled out and the laptop can be put in, and then the bumpers pushed in to accommodate just perfectly for the size of the laptop. It locks it in place, and the laptop cannot be removed from the locking station unless with the electronic key. The electronic key, as I was speaking about earlier, provides or alleviates a lot of problems that a physical key used to induce. For instance, there are physical limitations on the number of key codes that a physical key has. This means that over time, the security of a physical key can degrade in terms of other customers might have that code, or the number of codes available becomes less. In addition, the keys that we use for our traditional security solutions or locks are quite small. So some older employees or employees that maybe have problems with their hands can find them very difficult to use. So the electronic key can be easily used and placed on the side of the bumper of the electronic locking station, which then activates the motor inside that pops the hinge so the laptop can be easily removed, which translates to an overall improved user experience. Now, the future of these technologies and where we see the value add of these technologies can be seen in the next product, which is our LD5400T. This product takes the electronic laptop locking station with K-fob and combines it with our Thunderbolt 3 docking. This provides an experience that is unrivaled in the marketplace. Consumers are able to have the experience of a top tier quality dock, as well as a security solution that is adapted for a number of different laptops and products. Furthermore, we have designed products in conjunction with Microsoft, who has come to us as the security leader, the leader in security for laptops and electronic devices, to design products with them in accordance with their products so they provide security but does not infringe upon their design. So the first of which can be seen in the Surface Pro. Now the Surface Pro, as I've said before, it changed the market in terms of what a laptop and what a tablet is. It took the computing power of a laptop and put it in a tablet, which means it was able to be utilized by a more mobile and more agile and adaptable workforce. However, Microsoft still wanted it to be able to have the ability to be secured, as they would like it to be compliant with most companies' regulations regarding security. So in conjunction with Microsoft, we developed our Microsoft Surface Keyed Lock, which does not infringe upon the design of Microsoft Surface Pro, but instead works in conjunction on one of the best features of the Surface Pro, the kickstand, and is able to provide security by locking onto the kickstand. Furthermore, we developed a lock and docking solution for the Surface Pro, seen in our SD7000, which is right next to the keyed cable lock. This provides a top-tier docking solution as well as top-tier security for the Surface Pro. We have developed solutions for the Surface Book and the Surface Book 2 in the form of the security strap. This strap for the Surface Book does not interfere with the screen, but instead works in conjunction with some of the ports on the side and locks on and provides the ability for a microsaver or a microsaver 2.0 lock to be attached to the device. Furthermore, the top Surface product, which is a $3,000 MSRP product, is the Surface Studio. This product is utilized mostly by creative professionals in graphic design or a variety of other different creative venues. And our Surface Studio locking kit, in fact, does not actually infringe upon the industrial design of this, but works through the back of the product and provides security at the base so that it cannot be removed or stolen. So talking about Microsoft products, the next company to obviously talk about in correlation with them is Apple. As I said earlier, they are another market leader in terms of desktop and laptop design, and their flagship desktop product is the iMac. And the iMac does not have a security slot on it anymore, and it is a product that is vaulted for its industrial design, look, and feel. So we wanted to provide a security solution that was designed in Apple's ethos of wanting to be part of their industrial design and not infringe on the form, fit, or function of their product. So our safe stand, as shown on the right, was designed to utilize the iMac stand, and our safe dome worked through the hole in the back of the stand where the power cable goes to provide a secure connection where a lock could be attached so the iMac could be secured. And iMacs are, again, a very expensive product, utilized, and it could be said they are the standard for most creative companies as the computer product of choice. And so providing a security solution for them is paramount. So finally, we are now going to talk about 3 real-world scenarios that utilized alternative security solutions. So the first of which is an international bank, which happened to be in Australia, that had hundreds of branches around the country that were looking to set up a kiosk where customers who come in could do quick online banking if they did not want to wait in line to talk to a teller. They wanted the solution to be a simple solution and provide security, but they also wanted it to hide cables and provide a modern, sleek design that worked with the inside of the branches. In addition, they wanted the solution to be able to address or be provided to a variety of different laptops because the laptops vary from branch to branch. And so they needed a universal solution. The solution was the Laptop Locking Station 2.0. The bank put these at every kiosk, well, 2 per kiosk, and they had 2 kiosks per branch. And these laptop locking stations were bolted to the kiosks, and the supervisor, bank manager, every morning was able to take out the laptops from their charging area and put them in the laptop locking station, secure them down, and then leave them for the rest of the day so that customers could use them for banking. At the end of the day, only he was able to unlock them because the locks were provided with a supervisor keyed option, and then he was able to put them away for storage and charging. And this exemplifies how the laptop locking station can be used to address a hot desking scenario or environment where different devices are used and a variety of customers will be using them. Our second scenario is in the healthcare field. And this happened a few months ago with a hospital that was looking to upgrade from their current HP devices to Surface Pro devices in order to have greater mobility and to have a device that had greater functionality. However, they were posed with the problem that the Surface Pro does not have a lock slot, and so being HIPAA compliant and providing security seemed to be a major issue. The solution was quite simple, as it was the keyed cable lock we have designed for the Surface Pro. This is one of the few products, if not the only product on the market, that can address these needs and can provide the easiest, most secure solution for the Surface Pro in terms of being security compliant. It also does not interfere, as we've said, with the industrial design of the product by Microsoft. And so it really allows for the consumer or the customer to use the device to its full functionality. Our last scenario is based around a small to medium business that is implementing a hot desking environment for their mobile workforce. And the IT administrator is looking to prevent the theft of these devices, but really to be compliant with the company's security policies. However, he needs to address the need, the need that workers have a variety of different devices, and so he needs a universal solution that can address laptops and devices that don't have the case slot or the standard security slot. The solution is our laptop locking station with KFob. The laptop locking station with KFob has the ability to be used with multiple users and multiple devices, and provides for an easy to use solution that does not, that means the IT administrator does not have to carry around a variety of different keys for a variety of different locks for a variety of different devices. Instead, they have one solution, one key that can provide them access to everything that is secure. So, in conclusion, to recap this webinar, the key takeaway points are that the current laptops and desktops are still the most dominant devices in today's environment. However, niche devices are becoming more popular, and a mixed device environment is the commonplace in the working world, where tablets, 2-in-1s, hybrids, and ultrabooks are growing in popularity. Second key point is that manufacturers and designers of these laptops and devices are putting the customer first in terms of they want the products to be easy to use, and they want them to be adaptable to a variety of different environments. In addition, they want them to be mobile so that most customers have the ability to use them in these variety of different ways. Finally, the central and most important point of this webinar is that physical security is more important than ever in today's world, with compliance laws and the influx of digital data being stored on a variety of different devices and the increasing mobility of the workforce with these devices. Theft and data breaches are at a greater or more increased frequency than ever.
Great, thanks, Tom. Well, thank you for attending our training on alternative laptop and PC security, selling for niche devices. We hope you found it helpful and learned a few things that you can take away.